In a tent of twilight velvet, where the stars forget to shine, there's a man with eyes like embers and a clock that stops all time. He steps out from the shadow, robes like rivers in the breeze, whisper spells beneath the sawdust, bends the air with silent ease. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, pulls fire from his fingerprints, cards that float and dreams that drift, balancing the world on a candlelit cliff. Oh, the crowd may cheer and the lions roar, but the mage, he always leaves them wanting more. He juggles stars and shadow play, turns silence into song, pulls memories from pocket folds where they've been lost too long. The bearded lady swears he's wept once underneath the stage, and the strongman says he's timeless, some forgotten ancient sage. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, with secrets darker than cement, ink-stained hands and violet smoke, a laugh like thunder barely spoke. Oh, the rings may spin and the fire may fly, but his magic holds the midnight sky. They say he came from nowhere, or from some collapsing star, that he stitched the tent from fallen dreams and bottled up the dark. And when the circus leaves the town, the wind forgets its name, but children dream of glowing eyes and softly call his name. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, waltzing with the firmament, not a trick but tales untold of hearts unbroken and spells gone cold. Oh, the world may spin but the tale is true, the mage still waits in the midnight blue. In a tent of twilight velvet, where the stars forget to shine, there's a man with eyes like embers and a clock that stops all time. He steps out from the shadow, robes like rivers in the breeze, whisper spells beneath the sawdust, bends.
Okay, let's just get straight to it. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Fuck. The entire point of me streaming, I don't even fucking have turned on. Fuck me, I guess. Anyway, just give me a minute. I fucking not fully dressed or whatever, I don't know. The magic circle ain't working. There we go. Its connection is ass. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're back. We're so back. Anyway, we're playing more Vanguard today. Huge difference though. Mainly being the fact that let me what do you mean fuck you? Bruh. What did I do? Oh, yeah, let me show on stream. Oh, yeah! Thanks for the gifted subs, Fury. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that You are a man of your word. Anyway, we're playing more Vanguard today. There is a very big difference, though. I pay my debts. Cool. I also like how you're giving a gifted sub to a bunch of people that I've never seen in stream before. Funny enough. But either way, that's besides the point. Anyway, so today's a little different because we're not playing Deer Days. Fucking... Oh wow, the sub thing is going fucking crazy. Either way, we're not playing Deer Days like we usually do. Main difference is, what is it? Bell is signing up for, the Bushiroad Championship Series, the BCS. The biggest fucking, Vanguard tournament in thine world, hosted by Bushiroad themselves. So, okay. So instead of what we normally do, we're going to be playing on Cardfight Connect. Because, the deck that he is trying to play is not in Deer Days yet. He's going to be playing Deep Lands in the tournament when set 12 comes out. So, oh god. So, yeah. I will be playing basically whatever deck he wants to test against, and yeah. That's essentially it. But yeah, just to make sure that everyone understands, we are not playing Deer Days today. We are playing on Cardfight Connect. We're playing on a completely different sim, so that way Bell can practice and become MLG Vanguard. Alright, okay. I guess I should probably... I mean, I've made all my decks. Bell said he's gonna join in a few moments, so we'll give that to him. I guess we'll just look at card. I mean, this guy seems cool. Alphard Phantom. I'm not sure if I want to build him, though. I do have a shitload of decks built, though. For anyone that's curious. I have quite a number of decks built. I do want to play with some newer shit, but helping Bell practice, it comes first. Carrying Yomi? No, I'm not playing Yomi. Also, I'm gonna... Where is the points redeem? Give me a second. Okay, there we go. I have turned off changing the game because this is actually important. So hopefully Bell should be showing up in a minute. I assume he's probably doing his little like intro. I am very excited. Speaking of Fury, though, I don't know if you checked the announcements, but Louis is almost done with all the animations for Mage, and him and Trinity decided to offer help. They are coding now, so we should be getting a beta. He still needs to set up the elementals. Whoa! What the fuck? Another 5 gifted? Thank you, Fury. What a guy. What a fucking dude. I felt like it. Thanks. I appreciate it. He was celebrating because Mage is almost in the game now. Or about to be in the game. But yeah, they're starting on it. Oh, Echo just fucking mentioned me. Saying the shit's coming swimmingly. I will say, I never expected Trinity showing up to be like, oh, I never expected Trin to offer help.
Ahoy!
Hey!
Sorry, I was addressing a few things.
Oh yeah, no problem. I was no problem. I was addressing something. I was just talking to Fury in my chat. He's that, and I somebody mentioned me in my server saying that like, oh, my Yomi hustle mod coming along swimmingly, which it very much is. It very much is. Animations wise, they're almost done. But they've taken a break for like the couple of things that they haven't coded or sprited yet to focus on coding.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and your friend were talking about the next vintage set for DLS 2. It hasn't been announced yet. You're both looking forward to it, which very cool. I'm really excited to see some of the stuff for. Sorry, addressing someone in my chat. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
Liberators.
No, wait, no. That's I was like looking at like my stream elements shouted out somebody subscribing out of nowhere, and I was like, wait, what? Did I get 16? Because I actually made a bet with Fury in my chat on a Yomi Hustle match. Since I had to do a lot of stuff, the day after, Fury made a bet with me in Yomi Hustle. 5 gifted if you win. Shut off stream if you lose. And then he decided to proceed to do a double or nothing, and I won both. But yeah, one of the people that got a sub was somebody I've never seen in my chat, and for some reason both Twitch and Stream Elements shouted out them. Oh, it did it the last time too. Okay. I was like, I saw it once and I was like, what the fuck? Lusciously Spanish Attack of the Killer Queen? Fuck yeah.
After that comes out, Start of Legion will be after. It just depends on the Bushy side.
Oh, do you want to do... yeah, let's do share chat for more.
Yes, I was about to...
I'm seeing a lot of things. I like how Echo came into my... the person that mentioned me in my server about my Yomi mod fucking instantly came into my chat and was like, oh yeah, hey, that was me. I'm that guy.
Oh. Apparently a shared hype train. Neat.
Yup. Yeah, Fury gifted 10 from our bet and then proceeded with another 5 because they just wanted to. I very highly appreciate it.
Understood. Is that your lobby?
No. I have not made it yet. What deck do you want to play against first, though? I haven't made it because I wanted to know what deck you wanted to play against.
So you said you have Minerva, Leonorn, and Messiah, correct?
I have all 3 of those, and then I also have Deeplands built. I have Heart Luru built. I've got Prison built. I've got a lot built.
Let's start with Heart Luru.
Heart Luru,
because I think that's important to that one's important for me to kind of understand more of how I can really work against it.
CC07.
C?
Yeah, double C07.
Okay.
Oh, I won the dice roll? Okay. Going first
I am
then.
losing the dice roll easily 95% of the time.
Bottom deck the mulligan one.
Same.
Okay. Then, stand up Vanguard. We will discard. Yeah, giant fluffy to ride Nutcracker Soldier. Nut Crumbs. I will reveal Heart Luru from my ride deck and get a Toys Are Made for Children from my deck. Play one for my hands.
I do actually have a little journal right next to me, so I need to make sure that I have.
Check top 5
notes
and put a. Oh, it's 2 Happy Toys. Okay, I'll choose Blavulos and Block Horse. Blavulos will go to Soul. Block Horse will go to hand. And then pass.
All right, stand and draw. Discarding Call of the D-Plans to ride. Grez Kane.
We went from... Yes, we went from... I set up a music bot, and I learned how to separate the audio. I just got a panty and stocking song.
Well, okay then.
I went from Caleb Hiles, which is one of my favorite singers on YouTube, to this. Take that. Giant Fluffy.
Right. Skill. Retire the column. Draw a card. Tag into the Vanguard.
Over trigger.
Over. No trigger.
Okay.
And my turn.
Discard Block Horse. Ride Coaster Shark. Reveal Heart Luru again to get toys. I'm just gonna play it immediately. Top 5. Ruby Rouge and Fluffy. Ruby Rouge will go to Soul. Giant Fluffy to hand.
Cool.
Rest both of them. Put Block Horse in the Soul.
Horse.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. 10.
I'm going to guard with Athanasios. He gains 5k shield because I have a grade 1 D-Plans Vanguard. 1 to pass.
So 1 to pass?
Mm-hmm.
Heal trigger. I do heal and power to Vanguard.
Right. Damage. Critical trigger. All effects to the Vanguard.
We take those. Alright.
Right. Discarding Regoregnus Athanasios. To ride, D-Plans Zilgan. Skill. Search the deck. For a Call of the D-Plans. Nope. Reveal that one.
Call
of the hand.
Okay.
Do you need me to do you want to see what it does?
No, I know what it does. Don't worry.
Okay. Alrighty then. Going to the main phase. I'm going to call D-Plans Orgadi. Skill. I send the Call of the D-Plans from my hand, put it to my soul, and I draw a card.
Okay.
Then I will call Harvest Elf. Harvest Elf's skill. I will Soul Blast 1 to Superior to create a plant token. I will then go to the battle phase. Boosted by Harvest Elf, Plant Token
cast
swings.
the light. Okay. Help won't arrive. I've got quite a 10. We will take that. Power Van.
Right. Harvest Elf retires, draw a card. And then Zilligan swings into the Vanguard.
Go ahead. Please get a trigger.
Vanguard? Or
fuck!
Call of the Deep Lands. Add that to my hand. I will then end the turn.
Oh, baby, a triple! Ride Sugarine, Scary Land, Heart Luru. Rest both of my toys are for children to put one of the giant fluffies in there.
Fluffy!
Avarice Arrester. Discard Blavilos. Mill of toys are for children, and I get to play it. I will immediately play it. Top 5. Block Horse. Just go to hand. Energy Blast 3. We will call. Yeah, call these two. Let's see. My front row is getting 5k from that, and then what else do I want to do here? I think that is it. Giant Fluffy not boosted into Jilgan.
Intercept with Orgadi. Orgadi gains an additional 5k shield because I have a Deep Lands Vanguard.
Okay. Swing into Vanguard, Counterblast 1. I will perform all the following equal to my toys are made for children in Order Zone. Restand Giant Fluffy, it gets 10k power. And my Vanguard additionally gets 5k. And Giant Fluffy, since it got stood, it now has an additional ability.
Yes.
Oh, and extra 10k.
Mm-hmm.
First, over trigger. 100 mil to Giant Fluffy and draw a card.
Okay.
And give it the effect. Oh, shit. Second check. Ruby Rouge.
Alright. Damage check. No trigger.
Giant Fluffy swing. You have to guard with 2 or more at the same time.
No guard. Damage. No trigger.
Alright. Off of Volnut. Restand it. You have to guard
no
with
guard.
2.
Damage.
Pass.
Right. Stand and draw. Discarding. Essentially Lovebinding Maiden Margaret.
Okay.
Ride. Deeplands Regoregnus. Skill. Look at the top 7. For 2 to send to the drop zone. We're going to send Call of the Deeplands and Margaret to the drop zone.
Welcome to Rose Garden Circus, buddy.
Right, then we go to the main phase. Let's do it this way. I will call Maedith.
That's quite a lot. It's quite a lot of assholes, or quite a lot of Call of the Deeplands you have in there.
That I do. Then from the drop zone, I activate Call of the Deeplands. Soul Blast, retire a rear guard.
Mm-hmm.
I then Soul Blast 1. It allows me to Superior Call 2 from the drop zone.
Okay.
Maedith and Orgadi. Orgadi's skill. Which one? Counterblast 1, draw a card. Then skill of Maedith. Soul Blast 1. Look at the top 5. For 1 to Superior Call, we will call Rotting Usurp Dragon. I think I will actually call Rotting Usurp. Actually, no, that's a fine place to call him. Yes, I think that's actually quite a fine place. No, we'll actually make it a little bit more annoying. Call him there.
Okay.
The Vanguard is up 5k power because I played the order. Because you are grade 3 or greater, any of my units that were called from the drop, called by the skill of Call of the Deeplands and have the name, +5. Or Gadi, because he activated his skill and was called, gains an additional 5.
Okay.
Debating. 8 cards, 1 damage. I think I have to go for increased power. So, activating skill of Regiregnus.
Okay.
We are going to call, I think, Harvest Elf.
All right.
Yes, we're going to call Harvest Elf from the drop zone. Because you're grade 3 or greater, she gains an additional 5k power. I then call Philander. Philander's skill, look at the top 5 cards of the deck, to send one to the drop zone. I send a Deeplands Maideth, and I shuffle. Because
I wonder if you have 10.
9,
I wonder.
11.
Yeah, I counted.
He's up 10,000. Alrighty. Going to the battle phase. Maideth swings into the Vanguard, activating her skill. Energy Blast 2, Paralyze. And she gains 5k power for the skill.
Sure, take it. Heal trigger, I do not heal power 2 Vanguard.
Then, boosted by Harvest Elf, or Gadi swings into the Vanguard.
Take it. Heartly Rue. Tragic.
End of the battle, retire, draw a card. Then Regiregnus swings to the Vanguard for Twin Drive.
Yeah, 2 to pass. Or over.
First check, critical trigger. All effects to Regiregnus. Second check, heal trigger. All
Fucking
effects to
hell.
Regiregnus.
First check, second check.
Then, skill of Regiregnus. Counterblast 1, retire 2 units. Superior Ride, Regiregnus Athanasios from the drop zone. First, skill. Rotting Usurp Superior calls itself from the drop zone because it sees the Vanguard being placed. And then because 2 triggers, A was called by the skill of Regiregnus, then it copies all power and critical of the Vanguard previous. +10, +10, +5. Then skill as also critical. Then Soul Blast 1, Superior Call, Regiregnus from the soul. From the drop zone, technically, but here we are.
Yeah.
Boosted by Philander.
Oh wait, that's the wrong card. No.
Win single drive check. No trigger. Then Rotting Usurp swings into Fluffy.
Sure.
End of my turn. Re-rides as rest and pass.
Nope. This is paralyzed. Doesn't matter because I'm just gonna call over it. Play toys. Top 5. Yeah, 2 Sparkle Bunnies. One will go to soul, the other go to hand. Tap all 4 of these to put... Oh, my music player isn't... You want to know what song got randomly picked from my Yomi Hustle playlist?
What's that then?
A Bleach song called "On the Precipice of Defeat." So I will be putting you, a giant fluffy, and a Blavilos into Soul. Energy Blast 3, Blavi, Sparkle Bunny, Giant Fluffy.
Fluffy!
Sparkle Bunny skill, check top 3, put 1 into Soul. I will do none of that. Giant Fluffy skill doesn't matter. I will counterblast 1 off of Blavilos. I will draw a card and they will get 5k. Go to battle. Fluffy into Van.
I will first. Well, actually, guard plus 5k shield.
Okay. 28.
Guard for 33.
Swing at Vanguard. Counterblast 1. I now have all the abilities, so I will get 5k for my Vanguard and an extra drive. And then I will restand both Giant Fluffy and Blavilos. Blavilos will get 10k and a crit. In total, Giant Fluffy's going to get 20k and red text, and Sparkle Bunny sees Blavilos restand, so it will also restand. So 31 triple drive to Van.
So first, Frenzy Darius.
Okay.
33. Then Elegy Pixie.
2 to pass.
We'll do 2 to pass.
First, Blavilos. Second, heal trigger. I do heal. Nothing fun that I can heal. So, that, and I will give the 10k to Blavilos.
Third check.
Oh, yeah. Heart Lure. $48 to crit.
PG.
43, have to guard with 2.
I really don't need to. Damage, heal trigger. Power to the Vanguard, no heal.
Okay, end phase, Sparkle Bunny dies. Pass.
Right. Stand and draw. Feel the weight of the deep. Persona Ride.
Oh god, he hit me with
card?
the... Bruh, he hit me. He hit me with that. I'm
going
so
to use
dead.
The skill.
I'm so dead, girl. It's crazy.
Superior Call Margaret from the drop zone. Margaret skill on place. Counterblast 1 until the end of your next turn. You cannot intercept with your front row rear guards, and you cannot intercept.
Well, fuck.
So that means overall, no interception, and your front row rear guards cannot stand.
Alright.
And then skill from the drop zone. Call of the Deeplands. Soul Blast 1, retire Rotting Usurp Dragon to Superior Call 2.
Hey, Chiho.
We are calling.
Welcome. I'm getting my
Native?
ass clapped.
Right. First, skill of Orgadi. Card from hand to soul, draw a card. Skill of Maedith. Soul Blast 1. Go to the top 5.
Owie, I got piped.
We will Superior Call. Harvest Elf. Where are we calling Harvest Elf? I think we just call Harvest Elf there.
Okay, the trigger count is correct. Okay.
Sure, we'll call Harvest Elf there, and then shuffle. And because regardless, I don't think I'm surviving the next turn, I'm calling that there.
Okay.
Power. So because I have bound the Call of the Deeplands,
get
power
10K.
increases by 5. Blavios gains an additional 5 from his own skill. Plus 10. Will gain 5 from her own skill. Harvest Elf, up 5. Power, plus 10. Vanguard, up 5. Going to the battle phase. First, we're going to swing with Orgadi. 35 into your Vanguard.
$38.
I should have boosted. Oh well.
Don't worry, I'm dead.
Alright. Swinging into the Vanguard. Skill. Energy Blast 2, plus 5.
$48.
Right. Retire. Draw. Regregnis swings.
No guard.
First check, no
really-
trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Elementaria.
Skill. Counterblast 1. Retire 2. Superior Ride. Regregnis Athanasios. Gains 10 from skill. Rotting Usurp gets Superior Cold. And then from Soul, Superior Call Regregnis. Right. Rotting Usurp swings.
Yeah, guard. No guard.
51. Drive check. No trigger.
Is there a miracle? Nope. Wait, why is this in... Wait, huh? What the fuck is that?
Why
How
did
did
that
that get in there?
Get in there?
How the fuck did that get there? Give me a fucking minute. What do you mean?
Oh.
Why is this asshole in here?
Oy, oy, oy.
I don't know why that guy was in there. I'm gonna be for real.
Probably best to take him out. He doesn't make sense.
I
He's
did.
a Leal unit.
I genuinely
Silly
don't
carrion.
know why he was in there, and I'm pretty sure I never put him in my deck. But okay.
He looks a lot like... He does look a lot like Clockwise.
Alright, well, either
I
way.
could see Clockwise.
What's the next deck?
Well, first I want to make sure if I any notes I have first. Next one, let's do Prison.
Prison. Okay, I have that. There you go. Game up.
Before we get fully started, I'm going to write down any notes that I have. I lost die roll again. I'm going to lose the die roll
What the
every
fuck?
time.
How?
I don't know.
I keep this hand.
I'm going second or first?
I'm going first.
Okay. 3. So against Heart Luru, what were some things that you noticed, Carrion?
My defense was fucked.
Was there anything that you felt? Was there any point where you felt like you had a serious advantage over me, or was it, aside from the overtrigger?
I genuinely think I actually I knew that there was a possibility of a PG, but there was a very serious possibility that I could have won the last turn that I played. I had the most optimal board I could have in that deck, so there was a very high, and I had all 4 of my toys are made for children, so there was actually a genuine possibility I could have won.
I think at that point, I think if you hit Persona Ride, if
I hit Persona Ride, I may have won. If you didn't have a PG and I hit Persona Ride, you would have been dead. Or if you did, I could have put you in a much worse position by getting a crit, which I didn't. I got a heal, which was useful, but aside from that, there wasn't really much there. I think what I should have done was I should have checked my soul first to see if I had a block horse. Oh, no, wait, no, because I don't think I could have called the Sparkly Bunny if I didn't.
Probably not, but you did have one in hand, correct?
Oh, no, wait, no, I could have, because I had Ruby Rouge. I could have just bound her from soul.
Oh, right. Yes, that.
So yeah, no, my fuck up that turn was I should not have called over the block horse from hand. I should have just Ruby Rouged one of the grade ones and then Heart Luru'd the other.
Okay.
I didn't realize it at the time, but yeah, I should have checked my soul first.
All right. I'm writing down Ruby Rouge is big. Yes. If I see that, you essentially get an entire board, correct? You basically set up for Persona.
Yeah,
right,
on your grade 3 turn, I am capable of calling basically my entire board, or the most optimal board I can. Like center rear guard really doesn't matter because center back row really doesn't matter because the only thing that you would want to call in back row is the grade 1 from your ride deck. But that game I didn't have to. Because I was able to search out all of my toys are made for children without using it. Okay. So if you don't remember the grade 1 in the ride deck, if you call it to the back row center rear, you can counterblast 1 and then bind it and the grade 0, and you can search for toys are made for children. But because I had an Avaricious Wrestler, I could have searched it anyway without giving up more resources.
Okay, so essentially, Avarice Wrestler makes it so that you don't have to spend more resources on getting a solid turn 4.
Well, it depends on how you feel about it. I personally like having Avarice Arrestor because discarding really isn't that big of a deal because I could just shove my shit into Soul.
I'll call it a mechanic fix. It allows you to get what you need it allows you to get what you need when you need it.
Yeah.
So
probably cards to look out for is Avaricious Wrestler because it's essentially a free search. Always remember that no matter what, they always can search out a third one because of the grade 1 in the ride deck.
Yes.
And back row center rear really doesn't matter for any other unit aside from the grade 1. It doesn't matter. All you need is your two columns on the left and right. And with Ruby Rouge, you can absolutely set up a whole board if you have the pieces.
Okay.
Another thing, Ruby Rouge is a hard once per turn. You cannot do it twice in a row because it specifically says if you have not bound a card with the same name this turn. Okay. So while Ruby Rouge can fix your board and get you your optimal board, it is a hard once per turn. So they can't just if I get all 4 of my Ruby Rouges and I have all 4 of my pieces in there, I can just bind all of them.
Okay. Okay, so that is very, very valuable. It's not always expect the 4th order. Once you get to Persona Ride, once Heartluru hits
Yeah.
Persona Ride, it's going to be a lot stronger. If I
Yes.
go second, it actually gives me a lot more benefit against it. So that's
Yeah.
very valuable.
And again, don't always expect 4 orders, but always expect the 3 orders. They are guaranteed to hit 3 orders. The fourth one is complete RNG.
If Avarice Rester is there, it's not. And if we're playing,
Well, no, but what I'm trying to get, as long as they get 1 in their hand, they can search all of them out, not having to use anything in their deck.
Okay.
They're the grade 1 on ride searches, the grade 2 on ride searches, and then you could just call the grade 1 from Soul and then bind 2 to get the 3rd one.
So it's the ride line guarantees 3.
The ride line guarantees 3 minimum.
Yes. So I think the expectation is don't worry about if he sees the orders. Always worry that always think he's going to, and prepare to disrupt as much as possible.
Yes. Reveal Seraph Clearlight. Galactolus.
I just realized, what if in the top area next to the ride deck, above the ride deck, is the prison? Because I don't think I can put any cards in your order zone.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they said to use it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I just end because I don't have to.
So I will discard Margaret to ride. Deep Lands Grescane. Energy charge 3, draw a card. Call Harvest Elf. Skill. No. Oh, wait, no! There's a thing here which says in prison! It adds a thing which says in prison! That's cool. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Soul Blast 1. Create a plant token. Ooh, my jam.
Sad how my hand is set up. Really is.
Alright, we're going to the battle phase.
Dookie. No guard. Crit trigger.
Right. End of the battle. Retire. Draw a card. Grescane.
No guard.
No trigger.
Cool.
Pass.
Discard Royar. Resort. Soul Blast 1. Reveal Clear Light. Draw a card. Imprison 1 from hand. Can you put it in there? Oh. I guess that works.
Okay.
Fuck it. Imprison 1 from drop. And then I will EB3 and draw. Do it again. I will also counterblast 1 and draw a card. Let's see. You get 5k power. And that's it. Okay. 10.
No guard.
Crit trigger, crit to Vanguard. Power to corner.
Right. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Leela.
Guard.
Citrus.
Guard.
Pass.
Stand and draw. Discard Margaret to ride. Zilgan. Skill. Search the deck. Oh, let me... Oh, there we go. Search out. Call of the Deeplands. Add it to my hand. Shuffle the deck. Skill of the Prison. Counterblast 1. Superior Call.
Jesus Christ.
Harvest Elf and your Rotting Usurp Dragon.
Wait, how did you call? Oh yeah, fucking prison. Do I want to soul charge? Sure, I'll soul charge 1. Since you called.
Okay, take a front trigger. Anyway, Soul Blast 1, call Meldico.
Is that multiple times? Oh yeah. Oh, if you did not soul charge this turn. Okay, so I only get 1 a turn.
Then call Orgadi. Send 1 from hand to soul, draw a card. I will then call another Harvest Elf.
Okay.
Battle phase. Swing into the Citrus.
Sure.
End of the battle. Retire. Draw a card. Then boosted by Harvest Elf. Swinging into Lila.
Sure.
Retire. Draw a card. Swinging into Mazat Pink.
No guard.
Drive check. No trigger.
Damage check. No trigger. Oh, that's tragic.
End my turn.
Discarding crit. Ride Clear Light. Activate Forbidal.
I have to expect it. I have to expect it. Don't get angry.
Call Clear Light. And grab a Pure Light. Pure Light will go to my hand. Clear Light will be called. Soul Blast 1 off of Van. Imprison something on your board.
Meldeco.
Soul Blast 1 off of Rearguard. Imprison something from your drop.
Imprison Margaret.
Corner Citrus. Do it again. I will also EB3 and draw. Oh, no, wait. I don't think I shuffled. Let me shuffle.
Margaret.
Blitzstaff Muna. She gets 5k. Can't be chosen by card effects. And call you there. Because why not? Go to battle. Swing Van boosted my Muna. When it attacks, there's 3 or more cards in your... Or there's 3 or more cards imprisoned. She will get 10k and a drive.
No guard.
First check, crit, crits. Oh yeah, I also forgot this gets 10k. Give the 10k to
yes.
Citrus, crit to Van. Front. And Bulba.
First check, no trigger. Second check, heal trigger. Power to the Vanguard. And I recover 1. Only 2 down.
Citrus.
No guard. Damage.
Clear Light effect plus 10. So 46.
Guard. Guard. And guard.
Okay, she will go into Soul and I will draw a card. Pass.
Right. Stand and draw. Discard Call of the Deeplands to ride. Deeplands Regoregnus. Skill. Look at the top 7 for 2 to send to the drop zone. Athanasios, Call of the Deeplands, and shuffle the deck. Going to the main phase. First, Counterblast 1, calling Harvest Elf and Margaret.
Okay. I will Soul Blast 1 to. So I will Soul Blast 1 off of Muna to draw a card, and then I will also Soul Charge off of Prison Effect.
Alrighty. Sure. Skill. Soul Blast 1. Retire Margaret. Let's play Call of the Deeplands. We are going to call Deeplands Orgadi. And Harvest Elf.
Okay.
No, not Harvest Elf. We'll call Athanasios.
Alright.
Then Skill of Orgadi, send a card from hand to soul, draw a card. I will then call Philander.
Alright.
Look at the top 5. For Maedith. Shuffle. Oh, because I played Call of the Deeplands, power 5, power 10. Skill of Regulagnus, Energy Blast 2. Superior Call Maedith. I definitely have 10.
Oh, okay.
Because you're greater or greater, plus 5.
Okay.
Flanders up 10.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Going to the battle phase. Maedith is boosted by Philander, swinging into Clear Light. Maedith's skill, Energy Blast 2, Paralyze Muna. I only have 2 in your order zone, so she is now paralyzed.
Okay. Damage check, crit, power demand.
Then boosted by Harvest Elf, Orgadi swings into Citrus.
Sure.
End of the battle, retire, draw a card. Then Regulagnus swings into the Vanguard.
Fuck it, no guard.
First check, Overtrigger. All effects to Regulagnus. Crit.
Why did it have to
Power,
do that?
100 million. A skill, draw a card, and then return 1 from drop zone to my hand. We will return... Sure. We're going to return Alchemic Hedgehog to my hand from the drop zone.
Alright.
So that gets removed. Second check, critical trigger.
Oh my god.
To the Vanguard and power to the Vanguard because I don't have anything else to put it to.
Fucking hell. Oh, I gotta heal. I was at 4 when I got that. I do heal.
Right? Then skill.
We take those.
Retire 2.
I'm alive. That's what matters.
Power, million. Then skill, soul, your call. Plus 5.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep. You say that! But you're playing prison! Alright, end of the battle, end of the turn. Re-ride as rest.
Alright, ride. Oh wait, on ride. This is supposed to be rested. Counterblast, Soul Blast. Up shit. That's on me. There we go. 2 from soul, 2 from hand, and 2 from rear. Okay, go to main. Call Bulba. Counterblast 1 off of Royar. Top 5. Calling... No. Call Clear Light. Clear Light skill. Soul Blast. Card from drop. This is getting 5. This is getting 5. Did you put a card from drop into prison?
I did not. Which skill is that from?
That would be
Clear
from
Light.
Clear Light. Ace unit, Energy Blast 3, check. So it gets +5, and then check
Look,
top
5?
It gets +5 from it being called.
Yes, but you check top 5, not top 3.
Wait. It says top 3 on Ace unit.
If your order zone has 2 or more of any player's cards, look at the top 5.
Oh. Okay. Then view top 5. Add 1 to my hand. Oh, it's just put a card from there in the hand. Alright, then I'll just choose this and then shuffle. And I have 7
Sorry.
in...
I accidentally left a trigger in the zone.
Okay. I have 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. So the front row is getting +15. Battle. Swing. $28 triple.
Right. No guard.
Okay. First, second, third, crit. Crit to Van, power to... This will be 48. This will be 41. 51. Okay, so 10k to Ace unit.
First check, no trigger. Second check, not a heal trigger.
Oof.
I only had... I wasn't going to have enough if I guarded the Vanguard.
Oh.
I had 3 triggers in hand. Also, I don't think I performed a drive check for Athanasios because I only had 1 trigger in the trigger zone, which means that I would have had a PG, meaning I would have survived. But because I made that mistake, I was mistaken.
That is tragic.
Also, I don't know if Clearlight performs drive checks on the rearguard circle because it doesn't say she performs drive checks.
No, I never was doing drive checks with her.
No. I was just curious because if she that's not something that I'm not missing, right? It's just she gains the other effects. She gains
a drive,
power.
but she doesn't have the ability to do drive checks, so it doesn't matter. You still technically get the card because she draws you it.
Right. It's merely just I'm kind of curious if that's something I need to pay attention to.
No. This deck has no way of getting more than 3 drive checks, and they're only ever from your Vanguard. You're only getting drive checks from your Vanguard. There's literally no way to do that in this deck.
Right. Okay.
Personally, I don't think you really need to look out for Clear Light specifically, because yeah, sure, she takes away from your drop, but you're milling so much that it really doesn't matter.
Right.
And
it's
on
just
top of that,
that
when you soul blast her, the red text you get really does not affect you.
Right. Also, I just want to point out.
Okay.
Sorry, just a very quick side note. Every single game I've played against you in Summer, I have damage checked every one of my PGs.
Tragic.
Not tragic. It's an I shouldn't be relying on them. That's what I'm learning. Anyway, carry on. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I don't think there's really anything in this deck that you should be looking out for specifically, aside from the grade 4.
Okay.
The grade 4...
Because I feel like I can... Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, because literally everything in this deck... Like, this deck, literally the only thing that bones you is Pure Light. Because you... well... Actually, no, because you're always good on Counterblast. So you can always just call using Counterblast, and you do have some pretty, like, free calls sometimes, so it really doesn't matter. And you're milling so hard that taking shit from your drop really does not do anything.
I also maximum use 2 CB in a turn, so having a high CB count doesn't really hurt me.
Yeah, you can always just not use a CB.
Also, because the draw count is also very high, I still, even on a turn like this, where I only have a 4, potentially 5-card hand, even with you pulling from it, it's perfectly fine, because I can still Soul Blast what I want from my soul, because I usually have an Athanasios at the end. Now, that's the only downside, is if I have an Athanasios, I lose that. But if I hold a Persona Ride, I immediately now have a soul to recapture the Athanasios, use that for Call of the Deep Lands.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, the only cards you really need to look out for in Prison is just the usual shit. There's nothing in specific that bones Deep Lands specifically. It's just the usuals of the grade 4, Corner Citrus, Muna, like, I would say Security Upgrader, but it really doesn't matter.
It's useful, not mandatory.
It's used, as you saw, it is not mandatory. It's very useful, but it's not mandatory.
Also, I just realized,
what?
Violet does nothing against the second volley.
Yeah, because you just, if you hit a Rotting Usurp Dragon, it does nothing. So this card, which I would normally say that you should look out for, you really don't need to in this deck. Because after you should only really look out for this card if you do end up having cards in the prison and before you get into Athanasios. The only time Dairy Violet is usable is when Athanasios is, or before Athanasios, and that's depending on your front row. Because if you just hit 2 Rotting Usurp Dragons, it's just Jover.
Right.
Dairy Violet is completely useless.
Which is very interesting, because that you don't really see that unless you're facing something like Bastion.
Yeah. So, either way.
Okay.
Cliff notes. Prison, not really a problem. Nothing specific to look out. Just look out for the usual shit and you're good.
Okay. Oh, and don't worry about damage.
Yeah. Just be aware of your resources. I personally think the grade 4 is also weaker against deep lands as well, because you're always using your soul, so your soul is always going to be kind of small. So there's probably not that huge of a like if you used Harvest Elf on place like once, then you would not have had any soul for me to use.
She can only Soul Blast from hand when placed from hand.
Okay.
Which is why it's tragic when I am forced to rip her from hand in order to keep shield.
Okay. Alright. Next deck.
Let's do Messiah. Because that's going to
Messiah?
be a very interesting one.
Okay. You had me build Minerva and what else? I forgot.
Let me see.
Oh, Leonorn, okay. I think Minerva is the only one that's going to be a little tricky for me because I haven't played Minerva much. And on top of that, Minerva is again, Minerva got a whole bunch of shit. Oh, don't worry, you're going first.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah, I keep the sand.
I send one to the drop. All right. Stand up. Vanguard. Deeplands Meldico. Right. Discard. Color the Deeplands to ride. Deeplands Grazkane. Pass.
Draw, discard Seyford to ride Sleep Messiah. I will draw 2, and from my toolbox, I will get my crest. I will go straight to battle phase and swing.
I don't know if I should be taking damage early. But I don't think I care.
Considering the fact that I do not use it wasn't Amnesty Messiah, it was Excelix Messiah. Considering I don't use Excelix Messiah, it's just kind of here for extra flippy. You probably would be fine with taking damage early. Because this deck does not have any way of getting extra crits aside from Excelix Messiah.
Okay. So...
And I'll just tell you right now, the deck list that the couple of deck lists that I found, I think only one of them was actually using the Excelix Messiah. All of them were only using Amnesty and Transels.
I think I still...
It's up to you. I'm just saying that's what it is.
I still think that I guard, but I don't know what... I'll guard with Pachiri.
Front. Pass.
Stand and draw. Discard Maideth to ride. Zilligan. Skill. Search the deck. Reveal. Call of the Deeplands. Add it to my hand and shuffle the deck.
I also want to let you know, one of my usual Yomi viewers wants to try out Vanguard.
Oh!
The thing is take a wild guess what they want their first deck to be, because they remember it being cool. Try and guess. What?
Chrono Jet Dragon?
Nope, it is a buddy fight.
Oh!
It's
exciting!
Spicy, but I don't remember shit. I remember the basics, and that's about it.
So, I actually have the drum deck built.
I think
and that's only because...
I think the only thing that I remember, or don't remember, how they translated into Vanguard is buddy calls. I don't know how those work.
So buddy call is essentially you pay the cost for it to be called normally, because it's in deck building you choose who your buddy is. When
I know that, but what are the benefits of buddy calling?
Essentially, you get a countercharge and you guarantee the unit that you want to see.
Okay.
So currently I have Crimson Battler Drum Bunker Dragon, which
okay.
the only benefit is that when it swings or becomes a link attack unit, it gains an additional crit roll until the end of the turn.
Okay.
So
essentially you get so you get to countercharge when you buddy call, and then after that
you basically just play the turn as normal.
Okay.
Buddy calling is essentially just that. You just call the buddy, you countercharge, and then you go from there.
Okay, so you just have a free call of your buddy, essentially.
Yes, usually there is a cost to calling specific units, but you usually use the gauge, which is different than which is similar to energy, except
no, I know, buddy. The only thing I didn't remember was how they translated it to. I just didn't remember how they translated it to Vanguard. The buddy call. Everything else I knew and I was able to explain. Just I was not able to explain buddy calling because I did not remember how that translated.
Okay. Yes, buddy calling is a little confusing. So I just got the two. I literally have the perfect setup for the drop zone right now. I just want you to know that. That is literally the perfect drop zone for me.
Yeah, I may or may not be fucked royally here.
Okay. We're going to go into the main phase. I'm debating if there's something that
I'm just gonna let you know you're gonna beat my ass this turn.
I know Messiah. She's going to clap back as hard. Okay. By the way, I would like to talk more buddy fight at some point.
Oh yeah, no problem.
But I feel like I do need to get. I want to keep the ball.
We need to focus here.
Yes. Right. So Call of the Deep Lands. Retire Philander. New Soul. Will Soul Blast Gres Kane. A Superior Call Orgadi and Maedith. Orgadi's skill. I don't know if I actually want to call. If I want to hand fix. I should hand fix. I should do it. I'm going to do it. Put Asher from hand to soul. Draw a card. Skill Maedith.
See.
Soul Blast Zilgan. Top 5.
Oh, thank you, playlist, for hitting me with the sub boss, the mini boss theme from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Appreciate it. I'm so hyped for the new one to come out.
When I heard you talking about it, I was excited for you.
I'm so excited. That Game Awards was so copious. There were so many games that came out that were like, you better fucking dream and pray hard that they ever get a sequel. Like, Code Vein 2 is semi-popular, but like, it getting a sequel is kind of wild. Fucking... But Scott Pilgrim vs. the World getting a second game? Like, I do not believe in God. And I prayed for that shit. And it fucking materialized somehow. I'm so happy that we're getting it soon.
And again, genuinely, I am excited for you that is
I'm going to
happening.
be playing it when it comes out. I'm buying it immediately. It was already over when I saw that it was coming out Tuesday.
Welcome in.
Oh, hey, CR. Welcome. He just sent... He did just sent me. All right, I have a decent idea of how to play. How to play now. What do I do though? Fucking. Does basically nothing. Ow.
Right. Regnus.
No guard.
First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Check. No trigger.
Skill. Counterblast. Tire 2. Superior Ride. Don't believe gains power, so we're just going to view Soul, Superior Call. Athanasius? No drive checks. Philander is up 10. Doesn't matter. Alright, end of the turn. Re-rides. Pass.
Okay. Discard Marstoge. Ride Messiah. I will draw a card since it was discarded to ride a grade 3. I will also Energy Blast 3 and remove one of them to add him back to my hand. Then discard, draw Stride into Amnesty Messiah? You know what? Sure. Energy Blast 3, add it back to my hand. I will... Oh, no, wait, no, I have to... Yeah, I have to lock a rear guard. Fuck. Alright. Call Arrestor Messiah. Sacrifice Messiah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, wait, no, I could have done that.
I was about to say, you can lock one of my rear guards. Oh, wait, no, you need to lock your rear guard?
Yeah, I had to lock my rear guard, but I can... I forgot that I can do that because, Awakening Messiah calls itself. You know what? Yeah, sure. Lock.
He's locking Philander now. You see, CRX, it's not exactly a lively chat. There's a lot of learning is going on. Well, a lot of training is going on, I should say.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where I actually want to put this Awakening Messiah, though.
I think back left, because back left means that you have a free call for...
back
you
left
have a free
is probably the better
in the
idea here. Call Lady Battler of the Black Dwarf.
Ooh. We like Lady Battler of the Black Dwarf.
We sure do. Go to battle.
Sorry for the
Swing
ads.
her. We're at GB1 plus 5k, and she will lock herself at the end.
Guard with Orgadi, skill, plus 5k to the shield.
Okay. Lock. Arrestor Messiah boosted by Sacrifice. Power plus 5k to Arrestor. And it will automatically lock itself, so 23.
Guard.
Okay. Lock that. Sacrifice Arrestor will give my Vanguard plus 5k and lock itself.
That is also fair, CRX.
Swing. Oh shit. I wanted to... My OCD is kicking in, so I gotta... Okay, there we go.
You're fine.
Counterblast 1, flip a... I think it's kind of obvious. Flip a Trans-Else Messiah. Unlock everything. 10k to Lady of the Black Dwarf, and I will give it's 5k for each card unlocked. This will be 23 again, so we will give plus 20 to Arrestor Messiah. 33.
I will no guard this one.
First, second, third.
Right. Damage check, no trigger.
Swing plus 5k.
No guard, damage, front trigger.
Lock itself. 43.
No guard, damage, no trigger.
Lock. End phase. Unstride. You will bind your Philander. I will unlock. Yeah. At the end of my turn, unlock all of opponent's select cards and bind it so that it gets bound. I will unlock the rest of my cards, and I will Soul Blast. Oh wait. Oh shit. 2, 3. Draw 3. Pass.
Fair.
Wow, that was horrible. I'm dead.
Maybe. So there's a lot of things to really explain CRX. It's not great. Not exactly the greatest of it's not the easiest of things to do at the moment, but we can definitely explain a little more.
To be fair, I am playing a special deck. So yes. There are several decks like the one that I'm playing right now, CR, where they basically have an extra deck, which is what I'm using. Only certain decks are allowed this, though. Not many.
They harken back to a previous era of the game, which has a specific mechanic in which that extra deck allows them to do new things, a separate thing. But it also has its own unique thing with what's called locking, which basically you
they
lock
don't exist
down
anymore, but I can unlock
yes.
them to like multi-attack, which is what I'm doing with my deck.
Basically, you flip a card over, it doesn't exist anymore, and that circle cannot be interacted with anymore. But the Vanguard that has that special technique can unlock them and allows them to do more things. It's a very interesting mechanic that only a few decks have. Actually, only 2 decks in standard format have.
Yeah.
So yes. Ready to die.
Yes, because my draw, I don't know where anything is.
Fair. Persona Ride. Draw from Persona Ride. Because he saw something being placed, Rotting Usurp, Superior Calls. You thought to yourself, the other nations have got to be simpler than this?
Well, to be fair,
yes.
this deck is an exception. But I'm gonna tell you, decks like the one I'm playing right now are an exception, because you essentially have to learn an entirely different format of Vanguard. But the other thing about that is, this deck actually is a lot simpler than you would think.
Oh.
Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, this deck is a lot simpler than you would think.
Skill.
As I said, this deck likes to basically... Crests are essentially just effects that are permanent effects, pretty much, that do things.
Yes. So, the crest for stride decks, that's what they are called, stride. It's the term is generation stride.
Yep.
Which which is what that extra deck does.
All of them have the same continuous abilities. So the first one is you can stride, which is using your extra deck, but you can't ride cards without the specific unit's name in it. So for this one, it's Messiah. They always boost, because This was in an era of Vanguard where the base power of grade 3s used to be 11,000 power. They boost their original power to 13, which is the new standard. And they always have the same ability where your front row gets 5,000 power for each face-up card in your extra deck. And then depending on the deck, they always have a different ability that does something. So for Messiah, because I lock my opponent's stuff too, what it does is at the end of my turn, I unlock all of my opponent's locked cards, and then I bind them, which is basically the exile zone from Magic.
All right, so I Superior Cold Margaret. Margaret, I did counterblast, so you cannot intercept. The standing does not apply. I will then use Regnus's skill, EB2, to Superior Call Maedith. Maedith's skill, Soul Blast 1, top 5.
The gauge zone isn't a crest, it's just it isn't its unique crest. It's just the thing you have by playing the flag. You essentially make your flag like a gauge zone, I think, is what you do. Or at least for this.
Yes. Making the buddy fight diagnose the gauge zone. Yes. So essentially when you become a buddy fighter, you set the buddy fight crest, which when set, you take the top 2 cards of the deck, you put it in face down into the crest zone. You can look at them, but they are not a public. It is not a public zone. You can view them, but your opponent cannot view them either.
Yeah.
So you put the top 2 cards in, and then at the beginning of every turn, you can add a card from hand to the gauge zone and then draw. Oh, feels bad.
Give him a minute.
Still, yes. It'll give me time to work through this. I'm going to call Philander here.
Okay.
And activate skill. Top 5. This is such a difficult decision. I have one target, but I shouldn't use it.
Oh.
I shouldn't.
Understandable.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. No, it's a stupid idea. And I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So Philander is up 10.
Alright, I think CR is back.
Alright, so...
short version of what you said, just turn your flag into the gauge zone.
Yes.
That's the short version.
Yes, so the flag goes to the gauge, you get a crest, and then you become a buddy fighter. Well, when you raise the flag, you become a buddy fighter. Set your buddy monster into the order zone, which is your but it's not in the gauge. It's in the order zone next to the gauge. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Hard to explain.
All right, anyway.
Okay. Main phase. All right. Going to the battle phase. Made it swing. She attacks the Vanguard. EB2 plus 5. We're going to paralyze sacrifice.
Sure. Guard.
She cannot intercept.
You did sacrifice
Remember that
Messiah.
I played Margaret.
Oh,
Huh?
Oh, I didn't see you do Margaret. Okay.
Yes, sorry. I tried to let you know that. So for the deep lands call, I superior called Margaret and Orgadi because I didn't have a Maedith.
Okay, all right. I just
No,
took
because
it.
I wanted to get Margaret instead of Maedith, so I called Margaret instead. Probably a little bit of a misplay on my part.
Okay, it's fine.
Or Gaudy Swings.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm dead if I don't get a trigger. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
I unironically probably would have died if I did not
So
get a
what all
heal.
did you have in your hand? Was it all grade 3s, or was it just units?
This I had all units essentially. I had no PGs. I had a couple triggers, but like I don't know where my triggers and my PGs were. I soul charged one of my PGs and that was it.
So you had 12 cards in hand, only 2 of them were triggers?
Yes.
Okay.
I genuinely don't know where my triggers were and I don't know where my PGs were. All I know is that I soul charged one of my PGs.
Messiah may not like you. I don't know why.
I mean, fucking yeah, big hand, so they probably can live. I don't think there's anything in particular you need to look out for. I think just be careful of what you're doing on your turn because of Trans-Else.
So what all does Trans-Else do?
So Trans-Else, GB3, when it attacks, you counterblast 1, unlock all of your lock cards, and then you get to choose the same number of your opponent's rear guards equal to the number of face-up cards in your G zone and lock them.
Okay.
Which essentially which basically by the time... So if I were to live this turn, I would have strode into another Amnesty Messiah, flip a Trans-Else, I think, and then go into Trans-Else on the third turn. Trans-Else also has the same effect as the what is it? What's the Chronos Command? It has the same effect after it does its unique effect, where you choose the same number of your rear guards equal to the number of face-up Trans-Elses in your G zone, and you give them 5k. So I think for locks, I think somebody might change their strides. I personally was going to go for a more prolonged game with Amnesty and then flip another Trans-Else and then go into Trans-Else on my third grade 3 turn.
Okay.
That's probably not the best idea. But so I can see.
So I think the biggest thing with Trans-Else is the fact that Trans-Else just gives power on top of the lock. So it allows the multi-attack.
And it's essentially a board wipe, which you really can't afford because it binds.
Right, it's a bind wipe, not a
so you
wipe.
need to be this is a huge threat. Trans-Else is a huge threat. You need to be very careful with what you are doing. I personally think you do need to rethink what you call sometimes, solely because Trans-Else is a thing.
So in the first stride, notice how I didn't call Rotting Usurp.
I know, that's what I mean. You did the right thing by not doing that.
In this case, I only had Philander, because I know that I already have 2 targets in which I'm going to be able to retire. If I just want to have a little bit more pressure on turn 3, if I'm going first, that means that I just call a Philander and I just accept the consequences. So
exactly.
At the very least,
that's what I mean.
Right.
That you need to rethink your turns in what you're calling, so that way you don't have to deal with Trans-Else.
Yes. Honestly, I think that's actually... I think this matchup is a lot less scary than I originally thought. You're very much right. Margaret does nothing except for causing the intercept block.
Yeah,
which can be big.
paralyzing is literally useless against this deck because everything is always going to unlock, or everything is going to lock itself by the end of the turn, so it's just going to restand.
Yes.
So you can block intercepting, which can kind of fuck with their defense, especially because Lady Battler you can call from drop once you hit GB3. But really that's the only thing that they might guard with on board.
Right.
Everything else is from hand, so even blocking the intercepts really doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So essentially,
I will still say it's I go on.
No, I was just going to say essentially try and focus on defense until you know for a fact they're dead. And just, I guess, kind of play slow, just so that way, and be very careful of Transel's Messiah.
Yes. Honestly, again, I do think that I think I still play it like I would with Margaret, even though Maedith can still be a huge benefit. So I'll definitely consider that. I will make sure that one of the things that I actually wrote down was don't use Harvest Elf. Harvest Elf can be a huge help in this matchup because I don't necessarily need to retire the thing in the front row, an entire column, because I get the draw anyway. So if I can keep Harvest Elf in the back row, because the front row is still going to be scary in and of itself, I can still swing with the front row. Both are going to be the same amount of power. But if I have two Harvest Elves, that's just plus 10, and everything retire. Oh, I can't do that with Regnus.
Yeah.
So leave N Harvest Elf.
Yeah. So
that way we can. So just for the Rotting Usurp, if I have Rotting Usurp Dragon in the drop zone. If I only have a 5 attack turn, I only have a 5 attack turn.
Yeah. Essentially, I guess the notes would be like circle it, star it, everything. Trans-Else, always look out for. Play your turns assuming that they are going to Trans-Else. Except for maybe the first stride turn. Paralyzing doesn't do anything, so focus on just gaining power and swinging. And only call Rotting Usurp Dragon either if you're going to kill or if you have Harvester Elf to retire it afterwards. And then, for this matchup, play as offensively as possible while also being as careful as possible, so that way the binding doesn't affect you too much. Because as you see,
it's a very conservative matchup.
Yeah. So yeah, try and play conservative, so that way the bind isn't a problem if they do bind something, but play as offensively as possible, so that way when they do get their huge hand, you can whittle it down as much as possible for the kill turn.
There isn't a Guardian restrict on Messiah, is there?
No.
Okay.
No, the only thing that this deck has is multi-attacking. Yeah, the only thing that this deck has is multi-attacking.
All right. I feel like there's one more thing I can probably add. What is the most important unit in the deck to keep an eye out for? Rearguard specifically.
Rearguard specifically, it's weird because all of them are very good. I would say either for important turns, it would be these three. Lady Battler, if I had to rank them, it would be in this order as well. Lady Battler is definitely first because it's a great attacker. It has the same arrestor effect, but it can also call itself from drop with a counterblast, where Sacrifice Messiah gets you free counterblast. Right. And it also depends on the player. I don't have the grade 3 order, but they could have the grade 3 order. I don't particularly remember what it does, except for if you use it to pay cost for stride. Mm-hmm. You don't have to pay the counterblast to use it. So it essentially just becomes a free lock.
Right.
But yeah, I think probably these two, when it comes to the front row, they should always have either 2 arresters or like two Lady Battlers, or a combination of the two. These two are their primary offensive for both multi-attacking and power.
Okay. What is the dragon with the axe? The cyber dragon with the axe?
I think it gets 10. I don't run it, so I really doubt that you'll be seeing it, because Marstog is just way better.
Right.
In those cases,
Marstog really. So is Marstog really better than the dragon that I'm mentioning?
Or
is it just more comfortable for you, or does it actually have more value, do you think?
I think it has more value because, if I remember correctly, the axe. So the difference here is Marstog, when you play it, it'll soul charge you 1, so that's a free draw. And still gets the same 10k for it still gets the same 10k power that the Cyber Axe dude would get. And the main difference with Marstog is the Cyber Axe dragon only draws you a card if you pay the cost for stride with it. Marstog gets you the draw on that, and when you're riding to grade 3.
Okay. So he gains double benefit.
Yes.
In that instance specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
You get draw power if they play them, and still get the same amount of power that you would get from the dragon. And you get more value from discarding it because you have an additional instance that you can discard it to get the draw.
Okay.
And I would say that it is good shield, but it really doesn't matter.
It's just it doesn't gain
with
that dragon, because you don't have a G4.
Also with the Cyber Axe dragon, you're not getting the shield from that card either, so it really doesn't matter. This gives you much more value for the same effects.
Okay, so it's just a preference kind of thing.
I don't even think it's a preference kind of thing. I think this is just much more optimal in Messiah.
And that's fair. Do you run any of the Messiah order?
No.
Okay.
I don't personally, or at least from the deck list that I saw, I don't. Let me see what the order does, though. Grade 3, normal order.
I know it does something similar to what the Night Rose order does, but I don't know for certain.
Alright, so when you discard it, when you discard it, either your Heart card's ability or your Vanguard's ability becomes free.
Okay.
It reduces the counterblast by 1, so yep, it just makes it free. And if you play it, you can counterblast 1 to play a card Choose a unit card with Messiah from its name, call it from drop, and lock an opponent's rear guard. Which, no, you're not. Okay, so no. So the only reason you'd be running this is to discard it, so that way one of your skills is free.
Okay.
I really don't see much value from. I mean, calling something from drop can be useful, but you have Lady Battler for that. And on top of that, I guess you could get Sacrifice Messiah, which countercharges, but that's only if you have no face-up cards in your damage.
Which can be useful.
Yeah.
At earlier stages, so I can definitely see it being useful.
But 90% of the time, you're just going to see somebody discarding it, so that way they get one of their skills for free. And especially with the opponent locking an opponent's card, I really don't see any value in that, especially on later turns, because you're just going to be playing Transels, which is a board wipe.
And even then, when I'm facing it specifically with deep lands, there really isn't an option.
Exactly.
There are no options.
It does have some value, but most of its value is coming from discarding it to Stride. All right. I guess Minerva's next.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Weirdly, Messiah's the one that I'm not really the most
How do I
worried
keep
about.
winning?
I don't know. The deep lands.
I'll just go first.
Are you okay? 10. 1.
I'm not going to mulligan.
Okay.
All right, stand up Vanguard. What do I discard here?
One thing I will say, Minerva is a pseudo stride.
No, I know.
Okay. I'm going to run really quick.
Discard you.
Good
Ride
choice.
Melissa. And pass.
Stand and draw. Discarding Athanasios to ride. Grezkane. Set the energy generator, charge 3, draw a card for going second. Going to the main phase, call Harvest Elf. Soul Blast 1, create plant token, call Philander, skill, top 5. Rotting Usurp Dragon to the drop zone.
Ah, I see. Okay.
We're going to swing Philander into Melissa.
Sure. Angelica.
Grezkane into Melissa.
Guard.
Drive check. No trigger. Boosted swing.
Take. Vivini.
Oh, sorry, win the battle phase. Skill, retire, draw a card. Pass the turn.
Discard Angelica to ride Chamomile. Skill of Melissa. I think it's top 7. Or top 5. Top 5, put 2 cards in the soul. You have to be fucking kidding me. This will go into soul. Nothing else. I literally hit dog shit.
Fair enough. I'm having to put aside a lot of my biases. We're writing some of these down.
Call Vivini. Oh wait, no, I can't do that.
Also, CRX.
No, I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna
talk about it after the game.
Yeah,
because I do want to talk more about a fight. Because I can go all day with Vanguard.
10.
Guard with Orgadi, plus 5k to the shield.
Crit trigger.
Right, that's fine. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Go ahead.
Stand and draw.
Yeah, my hand is not great here.
Discarding Maedith. Ride, Zilligan. Skill, search the deck. For Call of the Deep Lands, add it to hand, shuffle the deck. Main phase, move back. Call Orgadi, skill. Card from hand to soul, draw a card.
Okay.
And then we will just go right to the battle phase. Zilligan swings.
Guard.
Drive check. Front trigger.
Okay.
I don't have 10 in the drop zone, believe it or not. 18.
Take. Heal trigger, I do heal. Healing Vivini.
Right. Pass the turn.
Ooh. Oh no, wait, no. Discard. Ride Minerva. Check top 5. Putting this and this into soul. Call
Both good options.
Vivini. Oh shit. Energy Blast 3, draw a card, choose a card from my soul, and put it in there.
Card from drop.
Angelica.
Welcome, Ren! Ahoy indeed.
I will Soul Blast 1, check the top card of my deck. It will stay on top.
I'm glad you noticed.
Shit.
I figured it was appropriate. This is Kazuma's fight. In next, specifically.
Would I really have to do that? Actually, no, wait, no. I can do that. We'll Counterblast 1 to call... Oh, no, wait, no. Okay, never mind. I will bind Minerva,
What do you want the Spikes player to have to start with 2 damage?
putting another Minerva into Soul. And I will ride Almighty Minerva. My front row will get 5k.
That's only if I'm grade 3 or greater does she get the following.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Reset that then.
A lot of the fights in G were fantastic. I will say the most notable music that I hear is specifically the fight with Gastile, Arm and Luna's fights. Rin Hashima's fights.
No, I won't.
And obviously
do
Chrono Jet.
Will not do that
Just
skill.
all of those fights. That fight music. Oh, it gets me going.
I will bind the Nebula Knight's path to reach the stars. I will check top 7. And call a card. Sure. Battle. Actually, no, wait. 10.
I will guard with Maedith for 15.
Hit. Swing.
I will guard for 2 to pass.
First check, PG. Second check, Persona Ride. Counterblast 1, discard you, Soul Blast.
If I'm grade 3 or greater.
Oh, god damn it. Fucking damn, why is everything fucking grade 3 or greater? Alright, never mind.
Minerva.
I can't Counterblast 1 to restand this and give it 5k.
Yes. And for future reference, that's when Minerva attacks.
Okay.
So that's still fine. We're still fine.
Yep. We still have competitive integrity. Yeah, 13. Okay. 23.
Guard with Frenzied Eris.
Okay, these two will go into Soul, and I will add a Genesis-only card to my hand, which the only card is grade 4. Pass.
That's fair. Oh, that's tragic. Shranwi was such a good fight. I will definitely agree to that. Ryuzu Myojin? That's a difficult one for me to agree to, but still. Alright, so discard Abyss Temptation to ride. Deeplands Regoregnus. Skill on ride. Look at the top 7 to Superior Kill. I will do that one. And then you top 6. We'll send another Orgadi and shuffle.
Okay.
Also, I have coined the term Superior Kill. That is something I have done.
Okay.
Just so we're clear. Yes! Speaking of Rin Hashima. There we go. View the drop zone. Skill of Call of the Deeplands. Retire a rearguard and Soul Blast 1.
Why did you have to do this to me, Cardfight Connect? I just got a ping from the Discord server that they have, and they just added Equilibra Phantom.
Indeed. Skill of Maedith. Top 5. Sure. Will Superior Call Philander. You definitely more than 10. Skill of Regoregnus. Oh, first power plus 10. Power plus 5. Skill of Regoregnus, EB2. Superior Call, Harvest Elf. Your grade 3 or greater, plus 5.
I unironically think I may be fucked this turn.
Shuffle the deck again, just in case I apparently forgot to grab the Frenzied Eris from the trigger zone again.
I see.
The trigger from the trigger zone, you know. The important things.
Yeah.
Going to the battle phase. Boosted by Harvest Elf, Maedith swings at the Vanguard.
Take
Skill,
it.
EB2. Plus 5. Then skill, retire 2, draw a card. Then boosted by Philander or Gaudy swings.
Take. Over trigger.
That's
Thank God.
just rude. I would have you know.
I appreciate that game. I kind of needed that. Cool. Sure. You go, Chief.
First, second.
I actually really needed that.
Skill, CB1. Superior Ride. Regoregnus Athanasios. Rotting Usurp Dragon comes out. Gains 5k power for skill from Soul. Soul Blast 1, Superior Call, plus 5. Attacking to the Vanguard.
No guard.
Drive check. Critical trigger.
I would have been omega fucked.
Yes.
I would have been very fucked this turn. Thank God. Sure, you could have her.
Right, end of turn. Go ahead.
Persona Ride. Soul Blast 1. Check top card. That can go to the bottom. Skill of you, bind. Putting another Minerva into Soul to ride. My front row is getting, let's see, plus 10 for Persona Ride, then plus 10 from her own effect, then plus 5 from the other effect. Play her, Energy Blast 3, check top 3 cards. Call any of them. Call you. The others go to the bottom in any order. Wait. Bottom, bottom. Oh, I hate this stream elements shit. Okay, there we go. Call...
G next episode has IG versus Chrono. That was an amazing fight.
Coco, putting...
I still need to see Yu versus Aki.
You into Soul. Check top 2. Put 1 in the hand. Put the rest on top or to Soul. We'll stay on top. Battle. Yeah. Minerva into Van. No guard? Okay.
3 drive checks, right?
Yeah. This is triple drive.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Heal trigger. I do heal. Power to you. Oh, you get 2k. Forgot about you. I will not be using her skill. Second check Vivini, and then Biscotti. Okay. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 3, which will be that, and that. She will restand and with drive -2.
Oh, 1 damage, right?
Yes.
Critical trigger. All effects to the Vanguard.
Okay. Coco will get 10k. 38 again.
We are currently playing on Cardfight Connect, Ren.
Yep. 38 1 drive.
I'm debating if it's worth guarding. Because you're only 1 damage. Even 2 just sends me down. I mean...
What are you gonna do?
I'll guard for 53. Overture. Well,
Crit?
no pass.
45. So this is 45. That's 53. Okay, so 10k here, and the crit will also be there.
Okay.
53.
On the Vanguard?
Yes.
No guard. Damage. No trigger.
55 to crit.
Because you have triple drive, Elementaria Sanctitude is free.
Yep. I will Soul Blast 1 and retire her to draw a card. End phase, Minerva will retire herself, and I ride the card that... yeah, I ride the card.
Yes.
That I bound.
Stand and draw. Also, Ren, I I definitely agree. I've actually been thinking a lot about that fight when he's making Chrono get serious about it. He's like, here's the deal. If you lose, you're not doing this. I cannot in good conscience let you.
Yeah. Fucking...
Feel the weight of the deep. Persona ride.
He keeps hitting me with this cringe shit. Come on. Come on. What? He's gonna hit me. He's gonna fucking beat my ass now.
Alright. Skill of Call of the Deeplands. So Blast 1, retire rear guard. Superior Call 2 from the drop zone. Orgadi and Maedith.
Okay.
First, Orgadi's skill. Card from hand to soul. Draw card. Then skill of Maedith. Superior Soul Blast 1. Look at the top 5 cards of the deck to Superior Call 1. Sure, we'll call Regregnis. Where are we calling Regregnis? Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
We'll call him behind the Vanguard.
Think I have a line in my head.
Energy Blast 2 for Regregnis' skill. Calling Harvest Elf.
Okay.
Oh, really quick. Power. Orgadi is up 15, because I activated his skill. Maedith is up 10.
Harvest Elf is
Vanguard
up by
is
10.
Up 5. And then...
No, Harvest Elf is up by 10 as well. She was called from drop.
Only
wait, is it only
Deeplands
Deeplands? Oh,
only
shit,
Deeplands
yeah.
get the power increase.
Aha, interesting. I did not know that.
Yes, so if you ever face this deck, only Deeplands gain the effects of the power increases.
Good to know.
It's really sad because I didn't see a Margaret this game, but that's beside the point. Shoma Shinonome, such a good character, the Joker to Shion's Batman. Quite, actually, quite.
Yeah. Can't agree.
Flanders up 10. Okay. That was all in the main ride phase, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
There's nothing I could do. He has a whole main phase now.
I don't know why that tickled me so much, but it definitely did. All right, so getting us started. Boosted by Harvest Elf. Maedith swings. Her skill, EB2. Paralyze Biscotti. So 45 into your Vanguard.
Take it.
End of the battle.
What?
Oh, they swapped. By accident.
I was like, what? Huh?
Draw card. Welcome, Rakugan, and welcome, Raiders.
Welcome.
I hope you're having a wonderful
Welcome.
day. Yes. For any of you who don't know me, I am Captain Belmar, your entertainment for this evening, for as long as it is anyway. I'm captain of the Dredging Seal on the abyssal plains of the northern side of the planet. Anyway, today we are playing Cardfight Vanguard. I am trying to test out everything I can for Bushido
We're training
Championship
this man
Series.
up. He's entered his anime training arc.
Yes, indeed.
I'm playing all the decks he's worried about.
Yes. And so far, getting a lot of good information for it. So, with that said, how was your stream, Rakugan? I know I caught the first parts of it, so
Yep.
I do hope it was good. Carrion is quiet? I thought I raised his volume.
What the fuck is this?
I raised your volume. That's fine.
Thank you, Rakugan, for telling me that Bella's been holding out.
I asked a while ago, and no one said anything. Anyway. Getting back to the butt whooping. Oh, remember, Biscotti is paralyzed.
Yep, I know.
Orgadi swings into Minerva.
Guard and Regalis.
Fair enough. To be fair, you did... That is fair. That is fair. I don't blame you.
True.
You may or may not have moved 20-some stone blocks at a time and ruined... That's fair. Stop getting cut in half by saws. That is fair, CRX. That is fair. There have been a few people coming in and out, so either way.
Yeah, a few people have been coming in here.
All right.
I'm pretty sure
Now
if there's anyone in my chat, there, aside from UCR, they are They're lurking.
And we like lurkers here.
Yeah.
I turned him up so much!
Bruh. What is this?
I don't understand. You are now at 105, so you may be blasting my ears out. So please don't yell. Please don't yell.
I didn't even yell. I said no guard, by the way. I'm kind of banking.
First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
We love Maedith. Oh, front.
All right. And then skill of Regregnis. Counterblast 1, retire 2. And then Superior Ride, Regregnis Athanasios from the drop zone. He gains 5,000 power. We also pull out Rotting Usurp Dragon. Then skill of Athanasios on place.
Right.
Power plus 10. All right. Tagging the Vanguard with 1 drive check.
Fuck it, we ball.
No trigger.
We balled.
We're going to swing Regregnis into Coco.
Into Coco? Sure.
41.
38. 43, sure, we'll Energy Blast 3 to draw.
Alright. End of my turn, re-ride, and pass.
Cool. Persona Ride.
Looked at cards, tried to learn how to play the game better, but realized there was something that seemed important I have no idea about. What is the Order Zone? The Order Zone is essentially where anytime you play an order, it goes there first.
CR, you play... have you played Yu-Gi-Oh before? I'm just asking. Because if you have, then it's basically a field spell in Yu-Gi-Oh. Or like, what other card games have you played? If you played... It's a location in Hearthstone, kind of. There we go.
So, the best way to explain it is that in Vanguard, before the standard format, we didn't have orders. Imagine it like a spell is being cast. So an order is essentially a spell. That's the best way to explain it. You can only play 1 each turn unless something specifies you can play more than 1.
Didn't mean that.
So set orders go into the order zone. When you play an order, technically it goes to the order zone for a brief moment before other things happen. Normally it just goes, if it's a normal order, goes to the drop zone. Blitz orders, which are only defensive orders, can be played during your opponent's turn during the battle phases.
That's 5k.
They go to the drop zone as well, unless otherwise specified.
Check top 7.
So basically, set orders stay in the order zone. Don't pay attention to this normal order, right? Don't pay attention to the Call of the Deep Lands. It is a normal order. It just says it goes to the order zone. So unless specified otherwise, it just goes to the drop zone.
Yeah.
It's very confusing because when you think about how it's supposed to be played, it gets a little muddled.
Counterblast, Soul Blast, draw, calm, you. We will not do that.
Oh, order area, right.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird.
Soul Blast 1. Actually, no, wait. Do I want to... Here's the thing.
I did not know that, Rock.
Want to do Vivini. Fuck it. Draw a card. Put a card from drop into Soul. Can just be you. Doesn't really matter here. Soul Blast 1. Check top card. Can go to Soul. Bind. Sadly, I do not have a Ride Ultimate Regalia of Almighty Minerva. Putting another Coco into my Soul. Front row gets another 10k.
Where's that 10k coming from? No, that's her. Never mind.
I Persona Road, and then it's her own effect.
Right.
So we will go 30.
No guard. Damage. Front trigger.
All right, we will go swing. It's attacking a grade 3 or greater. It gets 5k, and since I have 4 more rear guards, it gets another 5. So 45.
Guard. And guard.
I miscounted my counterblast. Tragic. 33. Counterblast, restand Vivini. And also counterblast, soul blast 3. 1, 2, 3. At the end of the battle, she'll restand with drive -2. Yeah, I miscounted my counterblast. I thought I had one more.
1 to pass.
First, crit trigger. All effects to Van. Second check, crit.
That's rude.
Crit. Power. I do heal.
That's so rude.
Heal you, power. Sure, Van. I did deck thin super fucking hard.
So I had a PG, but I also had the anti-restander. So I wasn't surviving the turn anyway. I have Overtrigger left in deck and a heal.
Yeah,
and they're both at the bottom!
Oh, I deck thinned super hard, so I knew that I had a shitload of triggers in my deck. What would my one drive off of Minerva be? Another crit. Yeah,
so I will say
I did see that I was not seeing any of my triggers, and yeah.
So my biggest mistake was using the Elementaria last turn because I could afford to take the damage. I had a full hand, I didn't need to actually guard anything. So having an additional PG probably would have saved me because I didn't necessarily care if I took another damage.
Yeah.
Which is a very important thing to keep note of. Because if I don't worry about the damage being taken, then I'm in a much better spot than my opponent 9 times out of 10. I honestly don't think there's much of a... I can't say that I was worried about anything, because it's just massive power.
It's just massive power, and there is quite a number of restands. Like, if I had one more counterblast left up, I could have called... Like I thought I did, I would have called Chamomile over my knight over here, and then have another swing. But I miscounted my counterblast massively.
Which is fair. Honestly, if I saw... if I had seen Margaret, I think I would have been in a much better spot. Because that means that you're still calling over your units. You don't have to worry about having as much in hand. Well, you have to worry about calling things from hand and other effects.
Yeah.
But because it's Keter Sanctuary, there's not really as much benefit into it. But it does allow me to utilize Maidith's Paralyze on Coco.
Yeah.
100% allows me to paralyze
I will
Coco.
say, when I read this card, when I saw the deck list, I was like, this seems good, but I don't see... I'm like,
it's amazing. It's a better
I didn't see the vision. Now I see the vision.
So they really, really messed up. I am. This is one of those moments when it comes to this card specifically. I am tempted to break my no hard swearing rule because it is incredibly broken, and it's because Bushiroad didn't leave it as this card can be played from drop zone. If you have can be played from drop, bind this card if you have a Vanguard with Nebula Knights in its name, and perform one of the following. That's all they needed to do, was because Nebula Knights needed this order in order to become more viable. But they said no, only the second skill. So they needed to just say, this card can be played from drop zone, bind this card if you have a Nebula Knight order. Or, even better, this card can be played from drop if you have a Nebula Knight Vanguard, and then look at the top 7 cards for a Nebula Knight, and then if you have Vanguard with Nebula Knight, counterblast 1. They need to name lock it. It is impossible to look at and say, oh, well, I know someone from one of the shops that I go to. He is the Keter guy. He is the Keter main. And he hates that he has to use this order in every single deck he has because it is just a better Fire Regalis.
Yeah.
It is literally a better Fire Regalis in every way.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Well, I'm glad I used it because now you know what you need to be aware of.
Oh, I'm already aware of it.
But yeah, but like
that's what I was saying earlier.
In the Saints of Minerva.
So
how's the match
CRX,
going? I just won CR.
Yes. Oh, yes, Phantom Blang ran a Morta. The Phantom Blangmire that won in Japan, it ran a singular Morta. Not because it has a PG effect, but because
the cycled Nebula Knights, yeah.
It cycles the Nebula Knight orders back into the deck without having to require the divine skill, without having to require the Vanguard having a divine skill.
Yeah.
Or having the Fated One card name.
Yep.
Because the Nebula Knight order is that good, you run an Amorta. A singular Amorta. It is.
I don't think this deck runs an Amorta, but.
Shoot.
Oh yeah, just so you know, my last 3 cards in deck were a Coco, a crit, and a front.
I was actually wondering what you had left.
Decked it. That's why I knew I was gonna win this turn, because I knew from all the deck thinning I did this turn that I had a shitload of triggers left.
Yes. No, I kind of figured that was the case. You had so few cards in deck that were left. I had to bank on the cards, some of the cards in your hand being triggers.
Some of them were. I think I had 2 triggers in my hand, but the rest this was what I had pretty much by the end of the turn.
You were fine. You were absolutely fine. I think against Minerva, if I cannot rush her down, that gives me I can survive very easily until turn 4. Until through her turn 4. So if I can blitz her down, I know she gets a decent amount of draw. But so do I. And I can provide a ton of pressure if I need.
Yes, what you really need to do with this deck specifically, especially, is definitely rush it down, because if you do not rush it down, it gets out of hand the second they get one more turn. And that's assuming they went first.
Yes.
Assuming they went first, if you give them that one more turn, you are going to be put in a horrible position. If they're going second, then it's still going to be bad, probably worse, but it's probably better because, other shit. Right. But yeah. And they have many ways of making sure that they have this grade 4. So if they can use the grade 4, they will use the grade 4.
Yes.
If you give them any additional turns past maybe turn 3 if they're going first, you are going to be... Or, no, either way, it's just probably rougher on if they're going second.
Right.
Because they can just go into the grade 4 immediately. But yeah, you need to rush them down. If they get a turn 4, you are going to be put in a horrible position, if not dead. And then again, they also have many. It's not just the Vanguard now that only has multi-attacking. They now have Vivini, who is incredible. This card actually kind of carries the deck, in my opinion. It's a target for Minervas, for both Minervas. Yes. It gets you a draw for a resource you're kind of not using most of the time.
Yes.
It gets something from your drop, which automatically recycles the grade 4 if they've already used it, and it's a restander attacker.
So I will say, in order for the draw, it is a counterblast, but that's entirely an option. If you find that you have more
No,
CB
it's
than
energy
you
blast.
can use,
It's energy blast 3 if you have a grade 3 or greater Minerva. So once they hit grade 3, they can use energy blast. They can energy blast. That's why I said that.
Okay. Understood. Okay,
They
so
have the
yes,
choice of
CB3,
doing
so
counterblast once they hit grade 3, but they'll probably mostly be using energy because you don't really use energy in the stack.
okay.
Though I will say this game, I actually used quite a bit of energy.
Yes.
But that's besides the point. Cards to look out for, absolutely these two. Aside from the grade 4, Vivini and Reverlim, these two are crazy fucking cards. So, Vivini already described it. Reverlim's not a Genesis, but Counterblast, Soul Blast, you can draw a card and then call something, or discard it. So it's an extra draw. But the most important part about it is when at the end of the battle it boosted, you can shove it and whatever it boosted into Soul, and then grab any Genesis-only card from your drop and put it into your hand.
Okay.
Vivini and Reverlim actually hard carry in terms of rear guards.
Okay. I'm actually curious why you chose the buddy fight. Oh wait, no, it's Idasfaro. It's Idasfaro. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, why is it buddy fight? It's because it's Idasfaro.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. So it's 5 attacks. Vivini and Reverlim are important to look out for.
It's probably most. Well, here's the thing. It's mostly going to be 4 attacks, but it can be 5 with Chamomile. It's
no, because it's so the.
Oh no, yeah,
Vivini.
So 1,
yes,
2,
Vivini can
3, 4.
So
yeah,
up to 6, but it's very costly.
Yeah, it's up to 6. They can get 6, but it is incredibly costly. 5 is much more likely, but 5 is much more likely, but still kind of costly since you're using Counterblast and don't really have a way to countercharge other than healing.
Okay.
So most of the time, it's probably going to be 4 attacks, 5 if they kind of want to try and push, and then if they have the Counterblast, they can go for 6.
Okay.
So just always be checking how much Counterblast they have and how much Counterblast they could be using.
Okay.
And then, yeah, in terms of rear guards, always be aware of Vivini and Reverlim.
Is there ever a... Oh, Dissection.
Yeah, Dissection Angel, also very good. 10k booster. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. I could have countercharged with this. I didn't... Oh, yeah, you're right. I did have countercharge. Okay, never mind.
Again, that can be difficult because you still need 3.
You still need Soul. Like, if I were to use it that turn, I still used 5 Soul that turn when I had it on the board. So, but Dissection Angel, just be aware of this card. It's still very costly. Yeah,
honestly,
sure, you're playing Genesis, but like 6 Soul in 1 turn, this isn't like Genesis back in the day.
It would only be an issue if Minerva said, if you only have normal units with Genesis as their only clan. But because it's not, it's the same thing with Deep Lands. I can run Rotting Usurp, Philander, and Harvest Elf and Margaret, even though they don't have the Deep Lands name, but it's only because they don't actually stay around.
Yeah.
G-Genesis laughs at 6 Soul a turn. That's fair, but they also had Revelation, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and also just be aware of their, well, not only deck thinning, but also just be aware of their trigger count, because they can and will stack the deck. And yeah, and just always be aware of their deck size also.
Oh,
just
yes.
to see how they're deck thinning. You don't really have to do the deck size, but just always be aware of their trigger count.
Oh, what? Why am I connecting to chat? What happened?
I don't know.
Did my OBS? No, my OBS is still going. Why does it? Twitch, you're drunk. Go home.
Sounds about right.
I don't understand anymore. Oh, I think it was because I think I had a blip. I think I had a minor blip with the shared chat.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the reach, Rakugan. Right, oh, okay. So just to make sure, so rush down if possible. I saw Rakugan saying it. CB is very important, so CB deny if possible, but don't rely on it.
Yeah.
All power, 4 drive checks, 5 attacks, max 6 at high cost. Ultimately, I'm just banking on the grade 4 turn. Grade 3 turn really isn't going to be that scary. I know it's 4 attacks, but still 5 attacks on turn 4.
Oh yeah. You always want to go first or not go first. You always want to go second if you can.
Right. She's a pseudo stride.
Yes.
So I always want to make sure that I'm going to go second.
Yep.
If at all possible. Trigger count often. Check deck size often as well. Vivini and Rerelim, targets to look out for. Now, one of the other things that I am always looking out for is paralyzed targets, specifically. Is Coco one of the best options, or should it just be, if I have to choose something, it's something in the front row?
I'm trying to think. Probably not. I think it's just paralyze whatever you can. Because Rarilim, if they keep hitting their Rarilims, then they won't have any columns. Right. So it's kind of just paralyze whatever you can. You should always go for their front row first, though. But yeah, Rarilim, that's another reason why Rarilim is a big problem for you, is because she makes all of the attacks safe by putting the units into soul, so your paralyze really doesn't do anything.
So she's essentially the in-engine builder for soul and hand.
Yes.
She's Harvest Elf. She's basically Harvest Elf.
Two cards in the soul to just get a Genesis from your drop to your hand for boosting with her. Yeah.
Actually, no, it's even better because you get to choose what you send. I don't think there's any world in which I can hit Rarilim. So I think, if possible, Coco or Chamomile. But then again, you also still search out things. So I think the target which is most likely to be hit by Paralyze is Vivini or Chamomile. Vivini or Coco, I should say.
Yeah.
And I think Coco gains a little bit more value because of the power increase that she gains.
There's also, of course, Angelica. I didn't get
Angelica, but still.
Yeah. I'm just pointing it out. There's also still Angelica. I just did not get any of them this game. I
know you saw one, but I don't remember what context.
They all went into my soul, pretty much.
Right, so it wasn't even... Never para Chamomile, they want to get her back to soul anyway. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So Coco. I'll paralyze Coco. And again, if I see her, Viviny. But again, that's if I see her.
Yeah, that's assuming Riverlim fucking says no. Yeah, Viviny is absolutely a prime target if you can get them.
I think my pen just ran out.
He's studying so hard.
I am, apparently. Come on. You're such a good pen.
You're such a good pen.
It is. I like it. All right. So, was there anything else? It was Leonorn, but
oh yeah, Leonorn.
I think we do have time for one more. So I'm going to run a quick minute 30 ad, and then we can get that one going because I think I have time for just that one.
Okay.
And then we can go from there.
This one I'm a little excited about because this one is interesting.
She's a menace, but I'm willing to see.
Well, at least the new one seems very interesting to me.
If I recall correctly, she can unison dress on turn 3 now.
Yep.
So, you know.
She goes in the unison dress pretty much immediately. I've set up the room.
Because that was a good idea.
Yeah, true. Holy shit!
For those of you in the audience who are not in the middle of an ad right now, this is the first time all night that I got to choose whether or not I go first or second.
Yep.
Which I think of all the games that I have played, I've won the die roll 4 times. And I have at least 20 games under the belt. So, 1/4 of the games that I have played, I got to choose.
Which is...
I think I go first.
Yeah.
This is actually very important. If I go first, you get to rush me turn 1, right? You can call an entire board, right?
I think so.
So I think in that case, I have to go second. Because I have to hope that I actually gain a greater benefit. I know you go first, but I think you do still have, if your opponent is grade 3 or greater, on certain things. I think. I'm going to try going second.
All right.
If there's a mistake, there's a mistake. My hand is telling me it was probably a mistake. 3. Well, it's an option.
Do I? Yeah, I guess so. Gracia?
Okay.
Reveal Leonorn for both of those. I will get a... Oh, wait. Did I not? Oh, I don't have a token. Shit. Forgot about that. Draw. Pretend.
That's fair.
Pass.
Stand and draw. Discard Maideth to ride. Grescane. Draw a card for going second. Energy charge 3. Is a sad turn.
Sure.
Heal trigger.
Front trigger.
Pass.
Discard to ride Rectina. Calling Legrace. Veal. Counterblast 1. Check top 7. Grab that. Yeah, fuck it. Do that just to... There. Yeah, go to battle. 10.
No guard.
100 mil there. 10k to the front row. Draw 2. Heal. Crit to Van.
Right. First check. Over trigger.
Oh shit.
Draw card. Power to the Vanguard. Okay.
It's 2 crit. So one more.
Second check.
Essentially 23.
I don't think I have a better way to guard. None of your units gain an additional critical for no reason, right?
No.
Okay. So guard with Alchemic Hedgehog, guard with Orgadi. Orgadi gains 5k shield because I have a Deeplands Vanguard.
Cool. Alright, pass.
Right, stand and draw. None of these cards are very good for discarding. Discard Asher to ride. Deepland Zilgan. Search the deck. Reveal Call of the Deeplands. Add it to my hand. Shuffle. And now I don't have an Orgadi. But that makes me sad. Zilgan swings into Rosarium Fairy.
Sure.
No trigger.
They are dead. Discard you. Ride. My Vanguard goes into Utizen Dress. And Rectina's skill, my Vanguard's ability, or original auto ability, will become counterblastable 1 less. Parcia. You Soul Blast, Gracia, call Rosarium Fairy. I will not be using its ability. You have plus 5k. Anything else? No. Battle phase, attack, Energy Blast 2, boost,
Can't do it.
Yes, I can.
You need a counterblast 1.
Rectina's skill.
Wait, Rectina's skill?
She's in my soul.
Yep, that's fine. Understood. No guard.
All right, triple drive, first check, second check.
Triple drive?
Yeah, they get drive +1.
When?
Check.
Where? If I'm grade 3 or greater, Carrion. Read the card!
When this unit attacks while not boosted, stand all of your back row units with boost and boost with them. If you boosted with 3 or more, Counterblast 1 and Energy Blast 2, this unit gets drive +1.
I saw drive. I'm seeing
I
red.
have read my cards, actually.
I hate Leonard!
Those two. 20.
Guard with Frenzied Eris.
28.
30.
Oh, no, wait, no, that's 13. Shit. Well, it's whatever.
I mean, either way, I'm using Frenzied Eris.
Go ahead.
Right. Discard 1 to ride. Skill, top 7. 2 to drop zone. Call of the Deep Lands, Harvest Elf.
Oh.
Okay. Calling Regnus, skill of Call of the Deep Lands. Superior Call. Orgadi, Maedith. Orgadi's skill. Hand to Soul, draw a card. Skill of Maedith. Drop. Look at top 5. Sure. Rotting Usurp Dragon. Skill of Regnus. Superior Call, Harvest Elf. Or greater, so +5. Orgadi is up 10. I'm just going to give Maedith the +5 now. Vanguard is up 5.
Okay.
Boosted by Harvest Elf.
So 30.
Maedith attacks. 30 into Rosarium Fairy. Retire, draw a card. Regnus attacks into Corfi. Drive check. First, second, no triggers. Pass the turn.
Okay. No red. Do I want to put her in the soul is the thing. No, it's fine. We don't need to put her in the soul. Unironically. 41. Twin drive.
Where are you getting the ability to boost with all of them?
It's not tied to a cost to boost them. I just get the boost regardless. It's only the restanding and everything and the triple drive that does it.
Okay.
So 41 to Van.
No guard.
First, second.
Damage. All
Pass.
effects of the Vanguard. Stand and draw. Persona Ride. All right. All right. Skill. Not Regulagnus. Call of the Deeplands. Soul Blast 1. Retire Rotting Usurp. Superior Call Maedith. And yes, we'll call Margaret. But still going to Counterblast 1, and you cannot intercept with any... You cannot intercept.
Sure.
Skill of Regulagnus. Yes. EB2. Superior Call Harvest Elf. Up 5. Skill of Maedith. Soul Blast 1. Top 5. Call Philander. 3, 6, 9, 10. Exactly 10. All right. Made it swings. EB2. Paralyze.
Take it.
Retire. Draw. Orgati swings.
Guard. My Vanguard is a Leonorn, so it gets 5k shield.
All right. Regulagnus swings.
Go ahead.
Power doesn't matter. First check, second check, critical trigger. Critical.
First, second.
Skill of Regulagnus. Forgot to boost. That's fine. Reride Athanasios. Skill of Rotting Usurp. Superior Calls. Power plus 10. Power plus 10. Critical plus 1. Soul Blast 1. Superior Call plus 10. Swings. 1 drive check.
I feel like I'm going to make a mistake here.
No trigger.
First, second. Where are my triggers? Like, huh?
23.
Guard.
33.
Yeah, 33. 38.
Right. End of turn. Rerides.
Persona.
Mm-hmm. Rosarium Fairy is paralyzed.
You right.
Also, I apologize for not reading the card.
It's fine. Counterblast 1. Draw a card. Then Soul Blast 1. I'll basically just be calling another plant token back.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm actually going to place it here. It's better that way.
So Rosarium is a plant token right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will bind this to perform one of the following. The following will be, I call Leonorn Trummond. My Vanguard gives all of my Leonorn rearguards -2 grade and boost.
Okay.
in the forest, flourishing in silver white.
So
I have 1, 2, 3, 4
3
grade ones or less, so I will give 20k to you.
Which one is being regarded as a grade 1?
Leonorn.
I know Leonorn, but I only see Parsi, Leonorn, and Rosarium.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, never mind. That's on me.
Good night, CRX.
Good
Thanks
night,
for stopping
CR.
in.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, brother. Yeah, we do that. Alright, we go to battle. $43.
53. That's not 53.
Yeah, that is 43. There
48.
you go.
Sorry.
Swing. Liel boost. Counterblast 1, EB2. I should have EB7, but whatever. Triple drive, and then I will perform one of the. I will restand. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I will restand Leonorn in a rear guard at the end of this.
All right.
So 74. Triple drive.
Elementaria Sanctitude, discarding deep lands.
Okay. First heal trigger, I do heal. Heal that. Power 2. Do I do that there? You know what? No, yeah, I do it there. Second, Alentis. Third, PG. Restand Leonorn, put the rearguard Leonorn into Soul. She will get an extra. She will go to 1 drive. Oh. Trying to like. Right now it's supposed to be at 23. I think it's kind of fucked, but whatever.
I mean, that's fine. If we know it's 23, then it's
20. Yeah, it's supposed to be at 23 because I haven't given it any. Oh no, wait, no, it's 33 because it gets 10k from its own skill. So this is 33. 1 drive.
Regulagnus on the Athanasios gains 15k shield plus Abyss Temptation.
Okay.
I will then also guard with Margaret.
All right, no pass.
Correct.
That. All right. 25.
No guard. Damage.
Swing. She will get. I will be choosing LeGrace. She will go up by 15k. 35.
Just 1 damage, right?
Yeah, 1 damage.
Critical trigger.
Pass.
Right. Stand and draw. Persona Ride. Draw card for Persona Ride. Main phase. Call of the Deep Lands. Soul Blast 1, retire rearguard. Superior Call, Orgadi, Maedith. Scale of Orgadi. Rotting Usurp Dragon to Soul, draw a card. Skill of Maedith. Soul Blast 1, top 5 for 1 to Superior Call. We'll call Philander. It's 10 plus 5 plus 10 Regnus' skill, EB2. Call Margaret. Skill, CB1. Those two are paralyzed, and you cannot intercept. I'm then going to call Harvest Elf over. Not activating her skill. I'm then going to call Philander. Skill, top 5. We're going to send Maedith to the drop zone.
Okay.
5, so... It's kind of looking how power is supposed to look. Okay. Battle phase. Boosted by Harvest Elf. Maedith swings, paralyzing LaGrace.
Uh, 43. Oh no, wait, this
It's 45.
Okay, then. Okay, then we change guard here to. There we go.
Right. Retire, draw a card. And then Orgadi swings. 40 doesn't sound right. Why does 40 not sound right? Because it would be +10, +10, +5. Should be 35.
35? Okay.
Yes.
Guard?
Is she plus... Yes, she is. Okay.
Yep.
So then... Swing at the Vanguard.
I'm gonna be for real. I think I'm gonna need to bank on it, regardless.
First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Rosarium Fairy.
Skill, Counterblast 1. Retire 2. Re-ride. Rotting Usurp gets called. +10. Superior Call Rega Regnus. +10. $33.
Oh no, wait. Fuck. Cause not because of that. Yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna have to do this.
No trigger?
Yeah, I had a PG, but I did not have enough in my hand, especially considering that I did fucking LaGrace was no longer 10k shield and 15k boost. My back row doesn't have 2 grade 1 or less rear guards anymore.
Right. Oh, my heart. I'm sorry, Carrion.
No, it's fine. That was a really good game. I would have fucked you over.
Oh. Leonore, it's too much. 100% she gets too much.
Yeah, this new Leonore. This new Leonore is the new hotness, I guess.
It doesn't make sense. They gave her a free CB on turn 3. They gave her Unison Dress, meaning everything that she gets is immediately online. She has Rosarium Fairy, which just shares power between units.
They gave her a free 10k shield. They gave her a free 10k shield that literally plays the deck for you.
She is so... Like, I hate saying it because Leonore is a fantastic character. She's a brainless tech! It's a good...
Yeah.
This is very good stuff. But she's such a brainless tech. She deserves so much better.
Yep. I agree with this.
Sorry.
No, yeah,
I'm
if I
actually
somehow
curious.
got to my turn, I had another forest, and I would have been able to, like... Also, I don't know if you saw in my drop zone, I had three
Sinceriat.
yeah, Sinceriat. So I could have just made everything like could have made everything 15k base.
Right. Which I don't think it would have been as big of an issue. I have 3 PGs in my hand. And things I can use the shield on. I can ditch for the shield.
Ah, okay.
Oh. I don't know what I learned from this.
I
don't know. Because it doesn't feel right to just let your opponent have a free turn. Because that's 2 more cards in their hand regardless. And it doesn't matter if I guard it or not. But I feel like if I CB deny because of the rush, I don't call very much on turn 2 or on my base turn 3 if I do at all. So if I go first, no, if I go second, I just swing into the rear guards because you already have a free CB turn. And I just leave a 10k shield on the board, so I can still use Maedith to paralyze, and then I use Orgadi to hand fix, but I leave Orgadi on field so I have an additional shield in hand available.
Yeah.
So I just use the Vanguard to attack into something else, and I just forego the drive check because the next drive check because it just doesn't make sense to.
I'm gonna be for real. I don't know if CB denying me actually did much.
I don't know.
I genuinely don't know.
Because she just doesn't have CB costs. She just doesn't. Except for Usutica.
Moiri over here is an incredible card. This grade 2 is an amazing card. Counterblast 1, draw a card. Soul Blast 1, get a plant token, which is direct support for Mercitica. So you could just Soul Blast the Leonorn and then call it by binding her. And then you still have Valentis, so you can just countercharge. It's free countercharge.
With a draw!
With a draw, yeah. And then this normal order is kind of nutty.
It's an adorable order. I think it's one of the cutest orders available.
It's sick and nasty, though.
Like, she has been hiding in the shadow of Buff Sagra and Vergila for the past... ever since this was released. Ever since Bandmaster of Blooming Dreams was released. She's been hiding in the wings.
Yeah.
Being as much of a menace and keeping everything else down. I hate it. Like, there are few things that I hate in Vanguard. This is one of them. And that's not to say anything about the way that you played it. By all means, I think I did the best that I could with the information I'm given, and I'm having a lot thrown at me. So it's like, I have to just focus on keeping the Rosarium Fairies down. That's the only thing I can do. And even then, you can restand the Rosarium Fairy.
Yeah. On top of that, we have, we have a second there's 2 Rosarium Fairies, and there's 2 of them! You just have a second Rosarium Fairy and Malmori.
Right, it's...
Yeah, Malmori, More is... You just have a second one. That
honestly,
unironically is...
like...
I unironically think... Moire... I unironically think this is better than Rosarium Fairy. It costs more, but but unlike Rosarium Fairy, it directly synergizes with like everything in your deck. specifically with your Vanguard, and you get like your Vanguard's ultimate ability for free off of it.
Right. It's just share immense power.
Yeah.
And then we're being laughed at because PGs exist. At least she doesn't gain... No, wait, she does gain an additional drive. Oh.
Yeah, she gains an additional drive at first, and then she can, if you shovel Leonorn into Soul, you get another one. Or you get one, so that way you get 4 drive checks.
Sorry, can you mute me on your stream for just a moment?
Huh? Okay. Yeah, sure.
Let me know when it's muted.
Yeah, let me... Alright, you're muted. I had a feeling where that was going, but it still caught me off guard.
It's because I don't say that very often around you.
Again, I saw it coming, but it still got me.
All right. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Alright, well...
No, Rokugan, Carrion is not a bad influence.
I'm a great influence, what do you mean?
Carrion is absolutely not a bad influence here.
I'm a wonderful influence. In fact, I'm going to be influencing a lot of people once I get my job. I'm going to be working in a school. I'll have plenty of time to influence all of them.
And then if you start getting, become a much bigger streamer, you get to influence. Once you become more of an influencer, I'm going to see you promoting Raid Shadow Legends. Right?
I would do that only once as a funny joke. I wouldn't do it unless it's like a god tier like sponsor. I would only do it once as a funny bit. Alright, well, either way. Fucking...
Karen, thank you very much for this practice. It was incredible.
Yep.
I learned a lot. I'm not writing anything down for Leonorn. I feel like the moment that I start writing it down, I'm going to get confused. Because it's going to go against everything else that I understand about Leonorn. But this has been incredibly invaluable. I look forward to next week.
Yep.
Because that means we have to do more. I believe I'm interested in doing more practice with Summer on Saturday, but we may just not to be streaming that. But
I'd be willing. I can join that. I'm not doing anything on Saturday.
Absolutely. I'm not in. I don't know 100% what all I am doing. I don't think. Well, I need to see, but I will.
It depends. Depending on the time, I can join that.
Yes, I will definitely let you and Summer know. Just because I really do want to get more practice in with the both of you.
Okay.
I do still want to kind of keep it to the legal decks for BCS, but if you want to throw in a Phantom deck here and there just to kind of fiddle around with it, by all means. It'll definitely keep me on my toes. It would be more of a how much can I adapt to the scenarios.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't do today was swap out ratios in the deck.
All right.
But the biggest thing that I did was take out Glean, add Margaret, and I think that was the best option.
Yeah,
that now.
She is a very good choice for sure.
She really feels like it. I really had when I saw Margaret, I was very happy. I know that against Messiah, that didn't really help, except for the fact that you were not able to intercept, which I think saved your bacon. Which saved my bacon, I should. Kind of, but still. Margaret definitely feels like a must include. Harvest Elf feels like an absolutely must include. Honestly, Rotting Usurp at 2 didn't feel bad at all. I did feel sad when I didn't
you
see
run
any.
through the deck super fast, so
Right.
I don't. Yeah, two is a good spot for it because you just normally it would be like 3, kind of like roaming Prison Dragon, but like you run through the deck so hard that I kind of don't see a reason why you should do 3.
Right. I think it's just a choice. If I am unable to garner as many Harvest Elves as I would like to have, which is at 4, because she is incredibly expensive. She is a $30 card at the moment.
Yep.
So, if I am not able to get as many of her as I would like, then certainly going to be adding an additional Rotting Usurp Dragon.
Rotting Usurp Dragon. There you go.
What? I'm actually curious now. Is he a skeleton too? Is Roaming Prison Dragon a skeleton?
That's a good question. Maybe.
Because Rotting Usurp is considered a skeleton. Skeleton! He is a skeleton dragon!
Yippee!
Okay then.
We figured it out.
Indeed. But yeah, so probably going to be adding an additional one of him if I can't get enough Harvest Elves, which feels sad, but regardless. Honestly, I think my ratios were perfectly fine. It really does feel like the deck just functions incredibly well with all that it has. And I'm very interested to kind of see how much more I can actually learn. I think at this point, I'm going to focus on getting the matchups that I definitely am not comfortable with, and then focus on hitting my head against that brick wall.
Okay, let me know any other decks that you want me to make.
Will do.
Because I'll make them. I love the even like just letting you choose my decks. It was still very fun to play all of those decks and interesting to me.
You've been incredibly invaluable in this, by the way. It's the way that you're able to play each deck. It really is a very, not only a unique take, but also I know you know what you're doing.
Yep.
Despite what I may say and what I may think,
I like
you know what you're doing.
It really doesn't take me like I maybe need to read a card maybe like once or twice and I instantly understand. Sometimes I might not get like the bigger picture, but I almost instantly understand a deck the second I build it.
Right. It is incredible your affinity for what's the word? Adaptability. It's incredible. Genuinely. Because even though you did go first with Minerva, I would say that wasn't like I still lost. And there were a few things that probably contributed to that. So I will definitely say that was very, very useful information. So I think right now I think my ratios are good. It just comes down to what all matchups do I need to really, really focus on and work against. So again, incredibly invaluable. I will let you know what other decks. I am excited to face Summer Zorga.
Yep. Understandable.
I am excited to face that again. Because that is Zorga in her hands is terrifying.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
All right. So now seems like a good time to look at raiding someone. Oh!
Okay.
That dragon's playing Outer Wilds.
Okay, let me raid into you.
All right, that way works for me.
Yeah, so that way you can do big wade.
Yes.
All right. That'll be it for tonight, everyone. Good show, jolly good show. Fucking Yomi Hustle tomorrow. That'll be real fun. But yeah, show's over, Kirk on now, all that shit. Let's go raid into Bell, and then let's go raid the ship, and then the ship will raid somebody else.
Yes, indeed.
Have a good night, everyone.